Hey guys, I hope you had an awesome weekend. I sure did. We actually had quite a bit of price action throughout the night as the weekly candle closed and made some pretty awesome gains off of our last signal. I do want to do a couple shout outs really quick for the community. There was Palmeiras, made 22% off the last signal. Awesome. The Kirk only did one take profit so far for 135% gain. Talon, an 80% gain, right on, man. And Milk, off of our last trading strategy that we released, he made 52% off of it, only using 15x levers. That's awesome. All right, and let's dive into the charts here, guys. And I'll show you what I see on the inside so we can find our next profitable trade. Cool. All right, so last night we did a trade. Let's see. I'm just going to go into the hourly chart really quick. Yeah, so we were looking at this, had my alarm set for 23,200. We entered, and when I entered, I actually was getting pretty tired. So when I'm about to go to sleep, I basically set up my limit exits at conservative targets. And my conservative target was around 23,550 is where I took my profits. And for those who, different time zones and stuff like that, were able to stay awake, they're able to stay in this trade. So now I'm looking for my next trade because I got out a little bit early around here. But it was still great profits. I'm still happy either way. There's always going to be a ton of extra, more opportunities in the future. So I never FOMO into my next trade. So I'm going to look now for my next trade here. Just going to go over to the pre-TA chart. So I'm looking right now at the hourly chart for Bitcoin over here. Just going to open this up. You see we're maintaining this parabolic curve right now, and we're formed like throughout this parabolic curve's formation being built. We can see that an Adam and Eve has been formed right here and is creating resistance. So I just need to wait for this resistance to break before entering. And right now it's still maintaining as resistance. Let's see. But if we end up breaking it and we build support off of that resistance level, we can see Bitcoin go up to 27,500. We talked about this level quite a bit actually on this channel. We can see there's a little bit of consolidation here. So this may act as strong support, believe it or not. If we pull up the VPPR, we'll find out for sure. Let's pull up that indicator really quick. There we go. All right, so this is a valley right here. Now this is not the way I would normally want to set my settings, so before I say anything, I'm just going to adjust the settings really quick. Row size 200, area volume 100. There we go. So yeah, we can see that if we broke this level of resistance and use it as support, we basically be using this area of interest as support, and we'd slip down through this valley, and we can see that right where our target is, you can see that there's a peak right here that could end up acting as resistance. However, as you can see, the weighted resistance isn't very strong compared to others. So we may have a continuation pattern form here and end up going further and then end up using 29,000 as resistance. And we can see just by the local price action that there is a lot of support here in the past, and so it'll most likely act as strong resistance in the future. So I'm keeping my eye out for that. If we end up, I will probably wait for a daily candle close around right above like 24,600. But I'm just gonna look at the daily chart really quick just to verify. Okay, so if we get a daily candle close above 23,900, I'll be very bullish because that'll be the first full body candle that we gotten above that level in quite a while. So I'll be entering along based off of that. And also I'll dissect the price action on the hourly chart to see what it looks like. Like if we end up seeing like a double top formation or anything like that, maybe I'll be more hesitant, but I'll be very bullish if we got that higher close on the daily chart. Going over here, let's look at the US dollar index here. DXY, we can see we broke this downtrending level of resistance, and we're trying to use it as support. If it ends up using it as support, that could be fairly bearish for Bitcoin, but I'm not really concerned, because if I were to dissect this in the lower time frames, we can see that we're actually starting to build a bearish formation right now from the breakout. A rising wedge formation. So these typically, you end up seeing, volume start to slowly die as price action goes up. Like while we're in the formation, it's fairly bullish because we're getting higher highs, but it shows a lot of like buyer's exhaustion, and then we end up breaking to the downside. Let's take a look at the total market cap for crypto is looking good. We broke this downtrending level of resistance, so we might start seeing the market cap grow for the cryptocurrency assets. And look at the SP 500. We can see that we built this double bottom formation. We're starting to try to break past this level of resistance, which is fairly bullish for just the economy in general. So hopefully that breaks above that, and we might see Bitcoin price correlate along with it and become fairly bullish as well. And looking at Ethereum, you can see here we still got this uptrending level of support, and we're starting to lose that momentum. But if we go over to the hourly chart for Ethereum, kind of got like an inverse head and shoulders formation here. If we end up breaking the we have broken through it, sorry. We're still trying to maintain the support off of this level of this uptrend level support here, and it may bring us all the way up to 19,000 for Ethereum. And we can see that this is actually in confluence with the strong level of resistance as well. So we got to look out for 1900 being a strong level of resistance. So I'm already in on this. If we end up going around this area and start seeing like a bearish formation, like a double top or anything like that, it'd be a good sign to exit. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything I got for you. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord. I'd love to help you out, and you have yourself an amazing day. I hope this helped you.